anybody who is watching, I am Ash, and I was previously in the top 11, but this last round I have been eliminated. So I am actually from the country of Mexico. And everyone is always, no, I am not Mexican, I just live in Mexico. I am a little white bean in a very big bean world. So I'm gonna answer just a few of the questions that were given to me, just because, there's a lot of questions and I only have such a short amount of time to do this. So I hope that you enjoy my opinion, I guess. So what are my feelings and reactions towards being eliminated, and do I think it was fair? I think it wasn't the best of fairness, I suppose. In this competition, not because I'm gonna be like, oh, I did better than somebody. No, I don't think that at all. My reasoning for what I think I honestly got eliminated for in this round was the lack of communication with my group. I was the only person in my group who was available to mix the audio together, and I kind of felt like the central point of communication between my two teammates, and one of them communicated decently and the other one didn't really keep up as well. And I felt like a lot of that kind of fell on my end. So yeah, I think we got our song together late, we didn't have good communication, and I felt like a lot of that fell onto me because I was turning everything in, and so that looked like I was being late, and I was honestly just trying to be as prepared as possible. And it was just kind of a difficult first round to push through, and those who did, they did so well, and I'm really proud and supporting them, and that's awesome. But I think the judging got a little scrambled up, and because we were so late with our information and really didn't communicate very well, a lot of that fell onto me because I was turning in all of that, because I was mixing the audio and doing all that sort of stuff. So I feel like that was more of the reason I got eliminated than our performance, because I felt like our performance was actually pretty decent. I'm sure the others were fabulous as well, do not get me wrong. The people that I'm competing with are some of the most intimidating voices I've heard in a while, and that's awesome, and I'm really proud of them for getting through. I am happy with the efforts and the accomplishments that I have completed. I feel like I have explored the range of genres that I choose to sing, and I feel like that has really progressed in this competition. My one regret is using a bad backtrack in the knockout rounds. Even though I made it through, still wish that that could have been better. The only constructive criticism I have for the show in general, when it came to picking groups, I really didn't know who to pick based on how they are. I just knew their voices, which is fine. But I feel like if the groups are going to be done again, which I'm sure that they will be, the only suggestion that I really have is to make a group or a mass email to everybody, to kind of be able to exchange contact and get to know one another. I feel like if there was a Skype group of people beforehand, or before we picked our groups, I might have picked differently, based on who was actually communicating and active in the chat and on Skype, and even through email. Like if someone replied to all through the email, I feel like that would have shown that that person communicates, and that's something that's really crucial when you're in a group. So I think that would be helpful if the contestants were able to interact before the top 11. Maybe not necessarily auditions, because that's a lot of people, but maybe after the second knockout rounds, being able for people to exchange contacts. I think that would honestly be really helpful. Is there anyone that I want to mention? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the group because I don't know how to say everyone's name properly. But honestly, everyone deserves to be where they are right now, in my opinion. I deserve to be eliminated. That totally is okay with me. A lot of that group stuff was my fault. So I feel like that I kind of expected that to come, and I'm okay with that decision. But I am very, very, very proud of Tess for making it through, the one girl in her group who got through. You go, girl. You're amazing. You rock that alto tone. It's fabulous. I'm rooting, honestly. I'm not going to say like I'm rooting for a specific person because I love everyone's voices. I also just want to mention like Andrea, Yinga, Kiba, and Sion. I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if it's not. They've been really active in the Skype group and just talking and interacting with me in general as well. And I think that that's awesome, and I hope to work with them in future projects. So shout out to all you guys, to everybody who made it through. I'm super proud and I'm super supportive, and I really wish you the best. Thank you, Petrie, for letting me participate in another season. And yeah, I mean, that's all pretty much I have to say. So I hope you enjoyed. Good luck to those who are still in the competition, and I'll be watching and supporting, and I hope to continue to work with you all. So thanks!